Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this beautiful Jeep Compass TRAILHAWK. It's a 4x4 and plenty of features inside and out. So let's go ahead and take a look. It of course is trail rated, that's the 4x4, and then you have keyless entry walking up to the door. Now that we're inside, let's check out the mileage. This one has 36,000 miles. Everything up on the instrumental panel can be adjusted right over here on the left hand side. So you can see, of course, your settings, your digital miles per hour, and then your tire pressures or maintenance within the vehicle, as well as your lane keep, driver assist, and fuel economy, trip info, start stop, and audio. All the messages, screen setup, things like that you can access within settings. Next to that, you have your hands-free calling, and then over here you have your cruise control settings, adaptive cruise control. You can adjust the gap in between the vehicles to lessen or more the gap, and then of course you have your windshield wiper settings right behind here, and then your lighting settings and turn signals over here. Checking out right over here is your touchscreen display, which you of course have your home menu, which is your music and phone connection. Presets up top, you can adjust those. Music, you of course have AM and FM radio, Sirius XM. You can go ahead and see all of your presets right in here. Sources, of course you also have Bluetooth audio with connecting a phone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Comfort, which is your climate controls, adjust it right up on the screen, or you have your manual controls down below here. With your climate controls, you have heated seats and heated steering wheel. You can access that right up here, as well as in your controls, which we'll check that out in a second. But you can go ahead and turn that on. Heated seats have 2 settings, and then of course your dual temperature for having a different temperature from the driver to the passenger. Here's your phone connection, device manager right in there. Vehicle, so you have your controls and settings. So controls, this is where you can see your review camera. Let's check that out. Nice and clear rear view camera, as well as zoom in on that, zoom out. The camera is making it a little bit funky, but it is perfectly clear and normal in person. Exit out of that, you can screen the off, as well as display, clock and time, things within here. And then right over here is where you can find your comfort, audio settings, controls, like your driver heat and passenger heat. That's pretty much all for up on the screen. Down below here you have your auto on and off for that idle, traction control off, lane keep off, hazard lights, and then of course your parking sensors off. So while you are in reverse and backing up, it'll alert you when things are near to make sure you and others stay safe. So you can turn that off if you would like. Adjustable vents, and then your climate controls, like I mentioned. You also have your volume in tune with your radio. Down below here you have some storage, some charging ports over here, USB, USB-C, your gear shift that you can go and put into sports mode, and then of course put it back to drive, put it into park. Which with your drive modes you have it right over here where you have rock, sand and mud, as well as snow and auto. You can switch that on and off as you would like. Parking brake, that automatically comes on when you are in park to make sure you stay safe on hills or anywhere that you're parking. You have 4-wheel drive low, 4-wheel drive lock, and then of course your downhill assist. Cup holders with your key fob. Let's check out your key fob. You have lock and unlock, remote start, panic, as well as you have this for keyless entry. Nice Jeep key. Engine start stop button is located right over here with kind of leather with red stitching. Put that back and you can check out your center console. Comfy armrest, again the black leather with the red stitching that kind of goes all around the vehicle. You have the TRAILHAWK embroidered onto the seats, black and red accents all around. Another thing with the steering wheel is behind the wheel on this side you have your volume control, and then behind the wheel on this side you have your station control, so you can change your presets and things like that. Over here you have your exterior and interior lighting settings. Adjust that as you would like. Fog lights. Door panel has of course your regular lock and unlock, window controls, and of course everything else. Let's hop out and take a look at the back seats and trunk space. So checking out the interior here, you have plenty of room. You have a leather and cloth mixture of seats, very comfy, and they are automatic so you can move them with ease. Let's go ahead and check out the back seats though. Checking out back here, you have your window control, of course. Hopping inside, you have some adjustable vents, so you can adjust those within the car. You also have your USB, USB-C, and then even more charging ports down below here, so you can keep all of your devices charged up. Some pockets to keep some storage, as well as like a cup holder, things like that in the door panel. Middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders, and then you can easily fold it back up, and you have a little tab right here. Fold it up and down, nice and simple. And you can always fold down the second row seats for some more storage. But that's about it for back here. Let's check out the trunk space. Checking out the trunk space is super simple. Right under the license plate, you lift it up, kind of lifts itself. Of course, fold down the second row seats for more storage. Charging port over here. This thing is loaded with charging ports. You can go ahead and access a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. Put that back down. You have some storage on either side. Plenty of space. You have that nice sporty tail hook right there, and then we can put this down. Nice, easy to shut. And I think that about wraps up everything that I have for this Jeep Compass. This is an amazing sportier Compass. Plenty of features and things within: heated seats, leather cloth seating, as well as of course your sensors, safety features, things within. So that's all I have for today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.